Hi guys, it's Dan from VR Lifestyle Design. I just want to talk about the process of how we got here and what decisions we made and how we overcame some of the things that were out of our comfort zone, that weren't exactly what we wanted to do, but we knew we had to do it to get to to get here. I suppose we started off. We wanted to come to Costa Rica about nearly a year before we actually got there, maybe 9 months actually. And our original idea was, okay, we'll go for 6 months and we'll put all our stuff in storage, keep everything, and we'll just save the money to pay for storage, and we'll save the money to go traveling for a while. And, you know, young family, and the work was a bit tight around then, and it just wasn't happening. We weren't getting anywhere near where we wanted to. It would have taken a couple of years at least to get to the point to save that sort of money to do it. So we kept plodding along anyway, and then we thought, oh, well, Daniel will go back to work for a couple of months and we'll just see if that can push it along. That might get us there. Tried that, had a few issues, and it didn't work out too great. There was actually a natural disaster in our city that held us off work for about a week each, and then we just decided, you know, we're back to square one again. Let's just sell everything and go. We just decided that week. It was our youngest girls, so both the girls that were in our daycare, and our youngest girl Ashley, we found out wasn't enjoying it, and that was so against what we wanted to do. But we thought, okay, just a couple of months to get where we want to go. So we did it. We regretted it, and it was the wrong decision in the end. It didn't work for us. So we just went, okay, let's just sell everything. Put everything on eBay, and we'll sell everything tonight. What's the worst that can happen? It's just material stuff. We'll keep a box of. We thought about it a bit. We'll keep a box of kitchen stuff. We'll keep a box of our work clothes for both of us, what we need, and my tools, and a giant king-size bed. At the time, our daughters were 1 and 2, so we just knew that we could all fit in there, and it was all covered, and warm clothes for the kids. So to us, they were the essentials, you know. And when we made that decision, it was so relieving, you know, that, you know, we're free. We got rid of all that stuff, but we didn't come to it lightly. It took a natural disaster for us to get to that decision. But it's what got us out of our comfort zone, you know. We had to work out what was more comfortable for us, whether it was keeping all that stuff in storage and doing the safe way and having everything to come back to, or putting what we wanted, what we knew what was best for our family first. So that natural disaster happened, and it forced us to put our family first, and it was the best thing that ever happened. From that moment on, when we decided to get rid of everything just fell into line for us. You know, we believe, like, if you're making the right active choices and doing all the work it takes, you'll get what you want, and it happened for us. You know, it just fell into line. It might not be the thing that you really, really want, so it might not work out for you, but for us, everything fell into place. We ended up selling all our stuff in 9 days, and it was really rewarding too, actually, because most of the people that bought our stuff really cheap were victims from the flooding. So that was a little bit rewarding to get rid of all of our stuff. It was all under 2 years old, and to pass it on to people that really needed it for a decent price, and it got us a bit of money, extra money. Instead of having to slave away for a year to save the money, we got all that money we needed to get there, and then we sold the car, and it was like an extra bonus. And there was a bit of us that was like, oh, you know, is it the right thing with selling the car? But, you know, it was just a material object at the end of the day. So then we made it. Once we sold everything, we got out of the house. I hung out at my brother's house for a while, and my family went and stayed with their family for a couple of weeks, and we were just going to sell the car. That's right. I was hanging around to sell the car and just work a few more weeks. Car wasn't selling, and I was missing the kids, so they came up and hung out in Brisbane, and we spent 3 weeks in a camping yard, inner city camping yard, and it was the best time of our lives. We had so much fun, and we still had the car, and it wasn't selling, and we just come to the terms with, okay, we're on the road now. We've got a car, so if we can't get to Costa Rica, let's just drive around Australia and see what happens. And, you know, that was the second choice, but that was our fallback, and we're like, wow, this is cool. That's excellent. And the next day after we sort of decided that, I bumped into a guy in just outside where I was working, and he offered me a job up in the north of Australia. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I'll think about it, and I'll give you a call tomorrow. And that afternoon, someone called me up, and wanted to buy my car. Came around, looked that afternoon, and bought the car that afternoon. So a decision was made, and I called the guy and said, no, I'm off to Costa Rica. And been here ever since. Alright guys, I just wanted to share that little story with you. It was just about making decisions, you know, like getting out of your comfort zone a little bit and working out what's really best for you and taking the steps you need to do to get it done. Alright guys, till next time.